Well, hello there. Sound like a horse. So is anybody out there with any sort of brain at all that still believes that the femons are oppressed? Yeah, I do. Yeah, you always get one. Well, buddy, think about this. Most femons of today act in a very entitled, privileged way. Look at the amount of Karens there are about now. Look at the way they're dressing just to go down and get groceries. If they were really oppressed, they'd be too scared to do that. Oh no, they're really entitled femons of today. In fact, what do you get if a child has no discipline and is spoilt rotten? Well, you get a very precocious brat. And that actually explains femons of today. Even when they get older, they're still that way. They're very childish people. Men have been bullied into not criticizing femons, at least in the open, and sometimes not even at home. They're not so much scared of the femon, they're scared of what the femon can do. All she has to do is pick up the phone or phone the police. Say anything she wants. Like,
"My husband just put 2 sugars in my tea, and I only take 1.
All right, madam. They'll be right round."
And this is the fear that most men have to live with. The police will arrive and not ask any real questions and arrest the man immediately and take him to jail. And that's the reason why the femons are so precocious and frankly quite rude to men. Because they have the protection of the police or white knights. Many, many years ago, men used to lose their cool and slap women. Not punch them so much, just slap them. And of course, that can be classed as wrong. But you used to slap children too, and children used to grow up respectful. But the children of today are not respectful, even to the older generation. And of course, it got to the point where femons were phoning the police up and saying they were assaulted, and they're scared of their husband, and the husband has not done anything at all to her. So the femons have no fear of man at all. Although they have come a cropper sometimes they push men over the edge too far, and the man actually loses it. Why the society has a system where they automatically believe a femon, when femons are well known to be the deceivers and liars of the society. They even lie in court. Every situation should be taken a look at on both sides before they make the decisions to just arrest the man and take him away. The way children used to work with discipline was the thought of they could get hit, or they could get deprived of their video game, or going out. But nowadays the children have no fear of that at all. If they did, they would act a lot more respectful and more like human beings. And same goes for the femons, who seem to act very similar to children, even at 40 years old. There may have been a time many way back in history when femons were oppressed. And I'm saying maybe, because I'm not too damn sure about that. But that hasn't been so for now many years. They're just manipulating the system. I wonder how many times they can call wolf before the society wakes up. If the police arrived and they actually looked at the facts of what really happened, 8 times out of 10, they probably take the femon to jail. So society must change, or there will be more and more Karens everywhere, or more and more disgusting femons dressing like women of the night in a shopping mall with kids and children everywhere. Society must force these femons to start acting like mature adults, because that is what they're supposed to be. And long live the new flesh. Where's that from?